Okay, this is a quick training on how to train the algorithm to help your content go viral. Before we go into the actual practical steps here, the first thing is I wanted to show you that this works. So I typically kind of share my income and stuff. Not often, but I do share it about my page, Build Wealth with Kayla. But I find that that's very discouraging for newbies because I have 90,000 followers, even though I did build up this account from scratch in January. People just kind of assume, like, oh, you're a big account, that's why you make money. So I wanted to show an account that has less than 10,000 followers that I created in January. I'm not going to show you the at name or anything because I'm completely incognito on that page. Like, literally, not a soul on this earth knows that I run that page, yet I am selling products. I started it in January, and you can see here that I've made over $169,000 on that one page. Okay. So I'm going to just show you because there's a lot of scammers out here and people faking their Stan Store screenshots and all that stuff. So I'm just going to show you January to July. And again, for just the sake of privacy and making sure that I stay incognito, I'm not going to show you the name. That's why it's blocked out. But you could see I refreshed it. 169,000. Mind you, I'm not even really on this page that often. Like, I don't post every single day. I probably post once, maybe like a couple times a week, like 5 times a week or so. But because that page is a smaller account, the new algorithm changes that happened in June actually benefit that account in terms of reach. So I don't have to worry about posting as often. Whereas with my like larger account, I actually have to play the volume game because larger accounts are getting more affected by this new algorithm change because Instagram is trying to be more equitable and provide more reach to smaller creators, which is amazing. So with that being said, I wanted to just kind of show you the proof in the pudding. Like, this works. You can make money with this as long as you're driving the right traffic to your store. So first step of this strategy before we do anything is to know your customer avatar. And if you don't know how to do that, please go down below this video and click on my link to get my Sales Boost Bootcamp if it makes sense for you. It's going to go through all of these strategies from A to Z. If you're struggling with sales for your online business, or if you're struggling with growth, it's going to help you with all of that. But before you do anything content wise, you need to understand who you're speaking to. The biggest problem that a lot of my clients have when they come to me in coaching calls and say, I am struggling with growth, I don't know how to grow, it's because I look at their content, I do a quick audit, and I see that they're trying to appeal to everybody. And when you try to speak to everybody, you are speaking to nobody. Okay. Nobody wants to feel generalized. We want to feel special, right? We have custom curated experiences in 2024 from so many different products and services and brands that there is no reason to be speaking to everybody. Like, if you're an RN, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a stay-at-home fiance, if you're whatever, right? If you're a real estate agent who's looking to make passive income online, speak to those people. It's okay if other people discover your content, fall in love with you, and buy from you. But you need to be speaking to a very specific person. My customer avatar, which I actually did the exact step-by-step process and leveraged ChatGPT to create my avatar that is all taught to you in that bootcamp that's linked below, is named Kayla Robinson, and she's very much like me. So anytime I create a piece of content, I am thinking about Kayla Robinson and I am posting for Kayla Robinson. She is the person that I want to connect with on the other side of the phone, right? So the first thing for how to train the algorithm, because I want to make sure this is nice and quick and simple for you to do and implement today. Okay, so again, this is something that you'll learn if you grab Sales Boost Bootcamp. First thing is type in a niche specific keyword in your Instagram. Okay, that doesn't matter what industry or niche you're in, just pick maybe 5, write down 5 to 7 keywords. If you have any issues finding keywords, you could Google a keyword that is relevant to your niche on YouTube or search it on Google or YouTube. Look at the what it says when it shows up as what is it called? People also ask for ... and then it gives you a bunch of search predictions, or it gives you a bunch of search phrases. And then on YouTube, when you type in that niche keyword, it will also give you search predictions before you click search. Those are good examples of like SEO keyword phrases that you can actually use in your captions to help your content reach more people, because hashtags are kind of dead now. So just use keywords as like your hashtag, or your old hashtags should be your keywords. So if you're creating content on Instagram growth hacks, instead of being hashtag Instagram growth hacks, it would be just Instagram growth hacks, comma, next keyword, right? So that's a good way to find keywords. But just for the sake of example, I'm going to use digital products here, right? Because I make money, most of my money, selling courses, classes, trainings, ebooks about how to create digital products and create passive income using Instagram. So that's what we're going to do. So the first thing is to type in digital products. And then from there, we're going to go into a post that went viral. So I typically like to do anything that was about 10,000 views plus, and that is ranging obviously depending on, what like industry or niche you're in. If you're in a smaller niche where there's less people that are searching for that niche, your max views on a viral video might be 20,000, right? So maybe like you go a little bit lower to like videos that have 7,000 views plus. But I like to typically go for about 20,000 or so and up, usually maybe 50K up, right? So let's go for this first one. First thing I'm going to do is assess, would Kayla Robinson, would my customer avatar, right, from that exercise we did in Sales Boost Bootcamp, would they find benefit in this content, right? Would this be relevant for that customer avatar? So all I have to do is read the hook, and then I will read the caption, not in full, just kind of skimming it and seeing if this is relevant. I think this is relevant because this is an educational piece of content that she might click on, and then I can educate her in the caption about here's how you're going to do it, the simple, the easy way, whatever, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like the post. I'm going to then leave a meaningful comment, not a baseless comment like, yes, this is so like, love this tip, right? We don't want to be celebratory or supportive. Like, yes, we do like in nature, like we do innately want to do that for other creators, but not for the purpose of this strategy. We want to comment something meaningful because strategically we want our comment to get boosted by people liking our comment, whatever. And then that comment being boosted builds visibility to our page. So you want to do a meaningful comment that either shares a controversial opinion or adds more value to the post. Then we want to share the post to a personal page. Very important there that it's a personal page and not a business page, unless your customers are businesses. Okay. And then your personal page, it doesn't matter who it is. You could have a fake Instagram that you send your personal page to, create a little Instagram real quick and make sure that it's a business page and not a creator page or a business page. Send it to that page. You could send it to your actual personal page or a friend who doesn't mind you blowing up their DMs, whatever it is. And then go to those 3 horizontal dots on the right, and we're going to select saved and then create a new collection. And we're going to save this to a collection titled Education or Authority. So that's one collection. And that's the type of content that's going to help you build authority, right? And make sure that people know that you're someone worth listening to, that you provide extra value. That's how you're going to get followers. Your second collection name is going to be inspirational. That's going to help you build community, right? You're going to build that know and like, and that is where like your sauce lives, right? Inspirational plus authority is kind of those 2 pieces of content is kind of where your sauce lives. That's where people start to know you and like you. And then the third pillar is going to be storytelling. That's going to help you build trust. Okay. And trust is what gets sales through the door. So those are the 3 pillars. You're going to name it one of these. So this one I would say falls under education. So I'm going to name it education, press done. Now I have a collection. I am going to continue doing this process every day for 5 minutes. I'm going to keep scrolling through this keyword, assess whether or not it's relevant for my audience, keep scrolling through, remember, do the like, comment, whatever. And then if the piece of content is irrelevant, right, to my customer avatar, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to comment anything. I'm not going to share it. And then I'm going to go to these 3 horizontal dots. And if you still have it on your Instagram, not everybody's Instagram with new updates looks the same. You're going to select not interested instead of interested. So I think hopefully I said that before. I don't know if I said it, but if you didn't do that before you saved the video, make sure you press interested on the content that's relevant. Okay. And now here's the important part for going viral. If you want to create viral content, you can get creative. You should get creative eventually and scroll through TikTok, find sounds that are funny, make your own skits, start having content days where you're writing out hooks and captions because you felt inspired, you felt creative. Those are all things that you should learn to do. Those are skills that you need to refine if you want to leverage social media to make money online. It just is what it is, but that takes time. So how do you do this quickly as a beginner account or as somebody who's never made money using social media or has never leveraged social media to drive traffic to your sales page? You're just going to recreate content that already works, that already went viral. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to assess content within our niche keyword, right, on our Reels tab that have over 50,000 views. And then we're going to assess whether or not those views came from the content creator's existing followers or non-followers. How do we know that? Very simple. If I click on this person right here that has 2.4 million views and I go to his page, I can see that he has 27,000 followers. That's already a good sign, right? Because he didn't get 2 million views from 27,000 followers. Because Instagram only shows your videos, your reels, when you push them out to I think like less than 10% of your followers or something like that in the first few minutes of it being up. So with that being said, like there's no way it came from his followers, all 2 million of those views, right? So I'm also going to assess one more thing. Look at his followers, then I'm going to look at his average view count. His average view count is under 5,000. So cool. That means that this was a standout video for him that went viral. I'm just going to recreate this video. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel. Just recreate the video for the first 30 to 60 days of your Instagram growth strategy, right? This is not something that you have to do forever in perpetuity. But for the first 60 days, if you want to grow fast, this is what I do. And I pump this out. I used to do like 2 to 3 videos a day, if not more, like maybe 3 to 4 videos a day, pumping out recreated viral content, typically only in the educational collection, right? Only the educational pillar of content. And I talk about all of this in Sales Boost Bootcamp. But that's what's going to help you get followers, because people think that you are a person that is worth listening to, that provides a lot of value before you sell me anything, right? Because you don't want to go on a date with somebody and then they're asking all of a sudden to meet your kids, like on the first date. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you selling on the first video that you're posting? Why are you selling on the second video that you're posting? People don't trust you. They don't know you. They don't like you. You're not Beyonce, right? So that's why we're going to categorize this as a qualified post. Then we're going to select, interested, save it into my educational folder. Now we have a post that we can recreate that went viral. Easy peasy. And we're going to continue doing that and then put it into their 3 different categories. And that's how you're going to train the algorithm to show you content that is relevant to your niche, relevant to your customer persona, that goes viral, that you're going to recreate. And then if you combine the recreation of viral content with training the algorithm, you're going to boost your growth exponentially. I promise. I have so many students who can attest to this. And if you try this for literally a week, I promise you that your reach is going to explode. So hope this helps. And make sure to grab the link below if you want to learn more strategies just like this, and follow along at Build Wealth with Kayla if you don't have that yet, if you're not following me yet, so you can get more tips like this to grow and to drive sales and make passive income with Instagram.